On the 26th, we had an information that Chief Sunday Igboho House was attacked in Ibadan by unknown gunmen and security, which we don't understand who they are. And we understand that these people came to invade the house to particularly bring Chief Sunday Igboho before the authority or to assassinate. We cannot ascertain what is happening right now, but investigation is going on. But what I'm trying to say that Nigeria as a nation, Nigeria has gone through a lot of political problems. A lot of insurgency is happening in the government. One of the things that we are saying tonight is, first of all, when we look at the issue of security, we will discover that in Nigeria, the potentiality of security is not quite encouraging. The reason why it's not quite encouraging is because people are even afraid to travel to Nigeria, probably because we have the Fulani herdsmen killing people, raping women in the farm. People cannot go to invest there. People cannot travel home because there is an insurgency of Fulani attacks in the west, in the middle belt, in the east. And these are the things that make the Igbo, the IPO, to come up with Eastern Security Network, which is one of the main criteria of protection to the eastern people of Nigeria. But when we look at this insurgency of the Fulani herdsmen, is something that is a provocativeness into the security issue in Nigeria. That is why as an individual Nigeria, as a nationalist of Nigeria, we are able to come up with this forum to agitate on the issue that is confronting Nigerian as a nation as a whole. First of all, if you look at the Yorubas are very gifted in all the natural resources and all the blessings of the Lord. But one thing that we are saying here is that the Yorubas need to come with one voice in order to fight for a political referendum. How does this political referendum come? It comes in the platform of unity. Let's look at what has happened in the previous part, like what happened from last year and to this year, and that where the security, the DSS, we have been obliged by the federal government to arrest Chief Sunday Igboho. And I think that the Nigerians should understand that the 2023 election, I don't think there will be a political election in Nigeria, because one of the reasons why I see that is because we are tired of the things that we are seeing in Nigeria. You can be in abroad, you can be in overseas, you can be in America, you can be in Germany, you can be in Australia, you can be in any part of the world. You may say, oh, I don't want to go back home. But still remember that Nigeria is your nation, is your country. But the Yorubas are fighting for referendum. What are the referendum that they are fighting for? They are fighting for a political agitation for a better economic. What is it? The better economy. That we are tired of these Fulani people coming, trying to invade our land, and we are trying to say that we need a one nation and one Nigeria, one nation. But one of the things that I want you to understand here is that there is no how we can come into a one nation, one Nigeria. We got to understand there must be a political referendum. And one of the things that is a referendum here we are talking about is that the Yorubas, they are able to understand where they have made a mistake. You remember when Buhari was planning to become a president of Nigeria, he had to go through the Yorubas, seeking for their support and their vote and everything. And at the end of the day, Buhari came into power 2015 and he became a president of Nigeria. And when he became a president of Nigeria, we said President Goodluck Jonathan is not capable a man to take Nigeria to the promised land. And what happened? Buhari came into the government. What was the problem that came up? hardship, economic failure came into being. And as a result of that, we have a lot of things to go through in Nigeria. So the insurgency of the dividing the country does not just come because some people want to go out of the nation to form, like the IPO want to go on their own, the Yoruba want to form the Oduduwa nation. But the reason is because there is economy problem and there is insecurity. Are you hearing me? We are not even looking at the issue of light. Are you hearing me? You remember when the Yoruba said, the Yoruba from the west, from Ibadan, there was this Fulani people that came into their land, invaded, killing, all kinds of things were happening to the extent that the killing was too bad, and they asked these people, the Fulani, to leave their land, And what happened? There was a lot of agitation, burning, and all kinds of things come up in the process. Because they have to understand the border security of each state. Are you hearing me? So what I'm trying to say that I want Nigeria to get ready and to understand what is going on in the country at the moment. On the 26th, Chief Sunday Igboho was invaded by around 2 a.m. in the morning, was invaded by unknown gunmen to attack the man. So what am I trying to say here is that Nigerians, we need a total reformation. When I mean a total reformation based on the ideology that we need a government that will bring us into a limelight of peace. Look at Nigeria, there's no good road, there's no good electricity, not good road, not good water. Everything is bad, no good electricity. Even people graduated from the university, they cannot even get a job. They can't even get a job because we fail to build industry. We fail to build, the politicians fail to bring all the necessary mechanisms that will help the nation to build together. You know, in Nigeria, we can pray. I'm a man of God. We pray so much, but we fail to do what is right things to do. When I talk about the state of a nation, I'm talking about the thing that will bring essential development and growth into a country. So that is why we got to understand the purpose and the reasons why we have to come in the unity of the mind. When I mean unity of the mind is that we have to have one voice. Look at the Yoruba. The reason is that Buhari came into the government seeking the vote of the Yoruba, and the Yoruba empowered him, became a president of Nigeria. What happened at the end of the day? We have insurgency, killing, all kinds of things going on in the country. And we are very resourceful country. Nigeria is a great country, but we lack unity, we lack development, and there is a lot of sabotage going on in the country. So that is why we got to understand why Nigeria we go on year 2023 for the country to be divided. But one of the things that we are seeing here is that we have to understand the situation of things that is going on now. So if we can understand what is going on, it can give us a clue to what is coming up in year 2023. Because what I'm saying is that I'm seeing a protest. You know, when I mean a protest, I'm not just talking about a small protest. What happened in Lekki Tollgate in last year, October, is just a preamble to what is coming on in the country. So what I'm trying to say here is that we should get prepared, and we should also get ready that the nation is not working. Even if you go outside the country, if you say that you're in Nigeria, you bring out your Nigerian passport, you are not respected. I hear it. Because why? Because we are not able to build up our nation. Nigeria is a country that is very resourceful. We have all the manpower. We have everything that God has given unto us, but we lack certain things that we need to put right. That is why you see that the country Nigeria is beyond the backward. So one of the things that I'm saying, I'm talking about the issue of insecurity in the country. Insecurity, kidnapping, all kinds of things that are happening in the nation. A state of a good nation must able to provide its citizens good economy, good social amenity, and good development. When I mean good development in this area, I mean that we need to have a economy that is working. We need to have an economy that is stable. And part of the thing that will make the economic stable is the issue of security and good provision. What happened in Nigeria? Our politicians, they are behind the bar. They have thrown every economic in behind the bar. Every money have been resourced into their pocket. So the Yorubas are fighting for Oduduwa nation. We don't blame them. They are fighting for Oduduwa nation. One of the reasons is because there is insurgencies of attack, insurgencies of killing in the country, and they need a better referendum. They need a better nation that can bring them into a unity of the mind. You got to understand that Africa, the way Africa is now, if you go to Congo, Congos are fighting. You go to South Africa, we have a Greeks. We go to the Niger Delta, there is oil spillage. You go to go to the west, the Yorubas, there's insecurity. The Boko Haram are killing, the Fulani Asmen are destroying property. If you go to the middle belt, go to the Edo, we have the problem of cultism. All kinds of things are really affecting them. How do we bring all these things? You know, we can say many things from now today, but what we need is that many things need to get right in the country. I hear me? Because if things are not being positioned where in Nigeria, there will be a lot of catastrophe coming up in the future. That is why in this program tonight, we are trying to look at so many things that would be of a good comfort to Nigeria, will be of a good a cheer up to all, so that we can understand what are the things that will befall the nation in a short time from now. So 2023 election, I don't see election in Nigeria because there is going to be a lot of agitation coming 2023 because the Yoruba people, we want to fight for Oduduwa nation, and we cannot stop them if they are fighting for Oduduwa.